Hello, hello.
Hello, sorry, I was responding to a work call. Hello, and welcome to episode 52?
Yes, 52.
52 of Big Belly Pat, season 2, episode 2. Just want to put a disclaimer because Nick needs to talk in the third person. I may or may not have to invest in a new microphone. So if this sounds shite, as the Brits would love to say, I do apologize. Need to get a new mic.
That's okay. You're loud enough anyway.
See, but you can hear me loudly, but it's the recording is shit. Plus,
Yes,
I'm
I
in
have to lower
a
my headphones because he's too loud.
yeah, but I am in a sunroom conservatory, so it's a lot of windows, echoes, probably rough or whatever.
Yeah.
So there we go, better view.
Yeah, so
Huh?
Nick is if you're listening, you won't be able to see, but if you watch on YouTube, you'll be able to see that Nick has a special guest for us.
Well, I have a guest. This wasn't planned. This wasn't like a I'm going to bring him on the show today. It wasn't planned. He was just here while I'm working.
Yeah.
So
Nick is trying to juggle life here at the moment.
I am.
He's working, podcasting, and being a father. He's actually
Yeah.
dominating at it actually quite
He's
well. So,
show his face a little bit. There's Remy Bones.
oh,
Sleep. Turn your head.
he's so cute,
There we go. He's sleep.
so
But yep.
cute.
I got to
Oh,
strap him in. I could leave him like this, but he likes to have these little startles and throw his head around. So then I'm like, fuck, don't break your neck.
I've
Because
never seen
regardless,
Nick
it's my
so.
fault.
I've never seen so Nick delicate with something else.
Well, normally it's just because it's a life, you know. So I can I
Yeah,
can
it's
fuck
just
up. I can
it's
fuck up
just
a lot of things. Can't really fuck this one up. So excuse me, let me adjust my mic.
I need to apologize to Nick because early on today, well, not early on this evening when we were testing the microphones, I kept sounding like a condescending asshole just because I've been teaching kids all day for the last month, and you explain stuff like slowly and like condescendingly almost. You just like, and I think sometimes teachers struggle to switch off, be like, your partner or your friend is a very capable human being that understands what's going on. And it's like, yeah, if you hover over the record button or if you hover here, if you do something, a kid will be like, what is hover? And then they click on it and you're like, I didn't say click on it, I said hover over it. So when you get to do those things, you tend to forget that you're speaking to normal humans now, the older humans who kind of might know something. But yeah, sorry about that. I sounded like
Nah,
I was trying to explain everything.
it's all good, man. Nah, yeah, it's all cool. I have for those who can see on YouTube, I look rough. I have not shaved in I don't know how long. I haven't. My hair is in a little bun thing, but I haven't gotten it retwisted. Haven't cut my hair. Uh, it's one of those that it's hard because when you think you have free time, especially with a newborn, you're just tired. So
So
you
you're
just
just
want to just
chilling.
lay down. You just want to chill. But then
Keep
when you
showing
do
up.
have the energy, he's up. So you kind of gotta like not
Yeah,
take
that's
your
where your
eyes off
energy
of him.
goes.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, yeah. So I
this
was telling
will
because
this will be for
because I
the
hate
next
this
18 years.
this under I hate this hair under my neck because it makes me look like I got a fat ass neck. They're like I got a double chin, and I don't. Just a shadow of the hair, and I really don't like it. So if you see me, I haven't really gained like crazy weight or no shit. I ain't fat, but I hate this hair up here, bro. It pisses me off. This little neck hair. I'm like, bro, at least put this on my face. I this neck. I don't know what side of the family I got this from. I think it's stupid. So, and then as you can see behind me, because I've been working, this room that I'm in is a mess. I got a vinyl record player that was in the attic. I don't know if you can see this behind the mic.
Okay, okay.
That was in the attic of Jenny's house.
Yeah.
So I've opened that up, cleaned it out a bit. I need to get a new needle for it. I've with a newborn, man. I don't feel like it's 24 hours is not enough. It's not enough. I need like a smooth 40-hour day. If you give me a 40-hour day, I can make some stuff move. 24 is not enough, man. So, but other than that, I love my little bundle of joy. So, yeah.
What did you say? He was the greatest headache ever.
He's the best headache ever. He's sometimes when I get mad at him, like obviously you can't like cuss out your newborn. People do, but you can't like cuss out your newborn or hit your newborn. So I'm just like, boy, I love you so much, boy. Ooh-wee, the love I have for you is strong right now. Cause so and of course he's a newborn, so he don't understand shit. So he just looks at you, giggles, farts, and goes back to sleep. So
the life of a kid off its life. Trust me, they still do it at school.
Yeah.
They still do it at school.
I was like, all right, bro.
I forgot to change. Give me 5 seconds while we live. I'm gonna change my lights. Hold on. Change my lights because I'm realizing something's up.
Look at this booty. He ain't got no panties on. Oh, for those listening, so you see in the back, Daniel has his Big Belly Pats logo. You see Daniel's Big Belly Pats sign, and it's in every episode. Mine is not. I do have it, and Daniel is like, "Oh, you don't even use that. Where is it? You don't even care."
It doesn't exist.
It does exist. Listen, okay. See, Daniel has a nice area where he can put it up on the wall. When in the early episodes, shut the fuck up. In the early episodes,
I'm not even talking.
In the early episodes, I had mine up and it was on the wall. You can see it behind me, but then it fell because I had like some sticky stuff. I didn't like drill it into the wall, but then we moved that room around, and it was supposed to go on the other wall. But then he was born, so that room now is his room. So there's baby stuff on the wall.
So it's Remy's
fault. And then I'm down here, huh?
It's Remy's fault.
Yeah. It's not really his fault. I mean, I kind of left it in. But, so. It's not really his fault. But, so then now I'm recording down here. So if you hear an echo, I'm in a room with a bunch of glass windows and stuff. But, I can get like I need to get like a little, tripod thing to hold it up behind me, but then there's like a table behind me, and there's a life be lifing, you know. So it'd be really cool if Riverside. I imagine you can probably do it. If I can do like a little green screen thing,
probably,
and put Big Belly Pats behind me, like take all this away. I'm pretty sure you could. Probably got to pay an extra 100 pounds a year. Bullshit. So.
I don't even think that's a subscription.
I think it's like a extra, like how these things are. You get your basic subscription, then there's like a gold, and then a platinum, and own the company subscription. Blah 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 blah. So yeah, that's my piece, man. I'm being a daddy, man. So trying to keep him alive. Trying to keep him happy. That's
your main priority now.
Side note, I want to say it's not even on our list. So the normal paternity leave in this, and I think in this country, in the U.S., I know it's shit next to nothing. So one reason I'm never moving back to the U.S. Fuck that. Along with inflation and everything else. Anyways, so. Normally here, I think statutory or legally supposed to get 2 weeks, which now after because I get 6 weeks at my job, thankfully. And now after being with her the first full month, I don't I don't see how men could leave a woman to raise a kid, a newborn, the
Mm.
first few months, bro. That shit is rough. God, that shit is rough. I got a whole new respect now. That shit is rough. Even with two of us, it was rough. So I can imagine solo. Anyways, so I get 6 weeks. Well, apparently there's some little thing going on in London now. I'm assuming in London because everything is some bullshit going on in this country. It's always in London. So, and they're trying to, what is it? Trying to like protest uh, paternity leave for men, trying to get more paternity leave. So I was like, oh, okay, okay. And then I was like, but y'all only get 2 weeks and I get 6. So I'm going to just stay out of this one. I think I'm going to just let you all
Fight
handle
for it.
that. I don't want to mess up what I got going. you know, so
Your company nice.
yeah, so I was like, jeez. Like I found out the women at my job get 6 months paid. I was like, damn, babe, I'm trying to get you hard on where I'm at. You know? So yeah. Anyways, Big Belly Pats, man. Where we talk about sports and random shit by two expats. Am I still an expat?
You, I, I don't know. I will forever be an expat if I stay in China. I'll never be a Chinese.
Well, I'll never be British.
You will never be British either. So yeah, we foreigners.
I can get a
You can get a passport, yeah, and stuff
I
like
won't
that.
get
So
a I
you'll
won't
be a
get
citizen.
citizenship. I'll get indefinite leave to remain, or to stay or whatever.
Really? Is that it?
So I got to renew my visa in March. Got to renew it. It's expensive. The main thing is expensive about it is the NHS, the hospital shit. I ain't the whole time I've been here. I ain't even been to the hospital. I paid about $2,000
Touch
for a
wood. Touch
hospital.
wood.
Touch wood, but there's some wood around here somewhere. But anyways,
Touch all of it.
I ain't never been. I'm just like, I need to just go get a dentist appointment or something. Go get my teeth fixed.
Yeah, go use it.
but but I gotta do it. I gotta renew it for one more time, and then it lasts for 33 months. And then after that, I can apply for indefinite leave to remain.
Okay.
So,
So
and then after that, I can have.
you seeking asylum from the US.
Yeah. Cause we're trying to get some universal credit stuff for like the baby, and it's proving a hassle because they're like, oh, well, this guy's under immigration control. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Immigration.
Yeah, we was on some immigration, and now they were like, well, I'm under immigration control, so they're not giving us certain benefits. So I told Lucy, you got to stop having babies with like refugees and immigrants and stuff. You know. So I refer to myself as an asylum seeker.
Yeah. So you're
I'm an
foreigner.
immigrant.
He's still an
Yeah,
expat.
yeah. The racist term is I'm a boat person. They call us they call us boat people. That's the so I keep telling Lucy, I don't know why you keep messing with these boat
Oh.
people. So yeah.
Uh,
So I think I'm still I think I'm still an expat. I believe I'm an expat or an immigrant. I don't know.
that's fair. That's fair.
They'd be like, "You're not an immigrant. I'm a refugee. Not a I'm from. I'm
Asylum
from
seeker.
have you seen the U.S.? I'm seeking asylum."
Yeah. Woo. Yeah,
So
we're not a political podcast and we definitely not going to go down that road. But I got to admit, though, I think I teach world governments and comparative politics, and we'll be exploring the different ideologies like communism, democracy, and all those things. But like, it's really cool because it's so like really in the middle when you teach it. It's like you're not going into the class. So I teach at an international school, so I don't really have to abide by any particular side, if you know what I mean. But I think the nicest thing is that you go into the classroom and it's just like you are neutral. You are just super neutral. You have no opinions as it is, but you just look at the facts and you look at history and everything like that. So it's pretty cool to teach it. But the problem is now my entire algorithm. So if I search anything for politics, I just get all the negative stuff on social media and YouTube and stuff like that. So I don't know if Nick's seen his Instagram recently, but I know Olivia and Jen also got spammed about 40 messages this whole weekend because I was just like, I need positive crap on my Instagram. Funny video, funny video, funny video, funny video, funny video.
Yeah, I will say, because nowadays I have a fair amount of people that I send videos. People send me videos because I have like 10 people in my DMs, and they all say 4+ messages. I just don't. I gotta be like in the mood to like
Yeah,
go through.
it's like I finally have time to sit
Yeah,
down and go through this. I'm not ignoring you. It's just
I'm not
time.
ignoring you, but it's
But
funny
then
though
there's a
because
time.
I'm still sending them other
Yeah,
videos.
yeah, yeah. I know this. We know this. We are
Yeah,
part of the same circles. But
yeah. I
yeah,
think because sometimes you'll send me some stuff, and then like what's today, like the 15th or 16th of August, I'm liking videos from like the 28th of August. Or what we September. I'm liking it from like a month ago, trying to catch up. And I'll watch like 6 of them, and then Remy will shit himself. So I'm like, okay, well, see you next week.
see you next. Uh,
so, so yeah, man. So yeah. Other than that, man, it's been smooth. Just been chilling, bro. It's been raining its ass off in the UK because it's the UK. It's what it does.
expect nothing less.
What you trying to do, man?
Oh, he's dreaming. He's
I don't
dreaming.
know. I don't know what he doing. He needs to get with the program. Is what he needs to do. Jeez,
Yeah.
that's long enough. But yeah. So so yeah, Daniel has our checklist of what we chatting about tis episode.
Yes, I do. We have upcoming trips. I believe Nick has an upcoming trip, and so do I.
I have
A day trip.
one and one and a pop day trip.
Yeah, a chip and a putt.
What's my day trip?
When are you going to the football?
Oh yeah. I'm going to London. I mean not London. Shit.
No, Ireland.
Um, Ireland. Going to the big dubs to Dublin.
Yes.
I think we talked about that and how
Yeah.
the
Yes,
booking
that's
was
all.
shite.
Oh, you have a new
Uh,
upcoming trip.
it's not. Well, Lucy decided to make an executive decision of where we are going.
Oh,
She said we were on the fence, and then she took a shower, and then she came out and said, "Now we're not on the fence. We're going." So
okay.
in
Where are we
and when
going?
in relationships, it's we're going on a trip that she has decided we are going on.
Yes, that we know this. This is
So-
we know these things. This is
yeah,
normal.
yeah.
We know this. If you,
But
yeah,
we're planning to go. I think November to Barcelona.
oh,
Uh, so it's not a long flight. I think it's like a 2 hour flight, 2.5 hour
yeah,
flight. Um, we're planning on flying down there. One of her girlfriends lives down there. We'll link up with her. Which we just saw her this past weekend. She was here.
wait, I know her.
You met
Yeah.
Non.
Yes.
Yeah. Um, but we're gonna fly down there, and after we get his passport, we gotta get that set up first because you can't book the tickets until his passport. But because we're doing a little mini trip, because outside of that, we are planning to go to the States next June,
Okay.
but we want to take him on a smaller trip just to get used to him on the plane, get used to us traveling with the baby. Um, so a little, we haven't set dates or nothing, but we're gonna we'll try to do like a little weekend trip to Barcelona, take him, go see some stuff that he will never remember. Um, but yeah, man. So that's the yeah. We're trying to go to Barca, do a little Barca trip. And I've never been to Barcelona. I think outside of
Nice.
Spain, we've only been to see you.
Yes, in Spain.
Yeah. So you're gonna go to Barca, see what's cracking, see what the hood be, and yeah, and then I think Christmas this year we're not going anywhere. Uh, but big Corey will be here for he's gonna go to the Wolves Liverpool match with us.
Oh, nice. Nice.
It's
That's the
like
14th.
no, it's like 3 days, like the 27th of December.
Ah, yes, 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 yes. I think so. Okay.
Yeah. So
Nice.
yeah, what about yourself, man? Well, yeah, you going to my man's going to war.
No, 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 no. I'm going to Vietnam. It's a
It's going to
normal
Nam.
country.
It's going to Nam.
All right. Okay. I'm going to Vietnam in October. So we have the October holiday coming up in a week and a half almost now.
You ain't got
So
one of those. You ain't got like one of those mail order brides, do you?
no, I don't
Okay.
have don't have need that or have that. But this guy. But our October holiday this year is quite long. It's literally a week and 3 days, so I get a full 8 working days off, which is great. And then the weekend we come back. Well, the week we come back to work on the Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and then Friday night, I fly to Vietnam. I will arrive Vietnam at 1 a.m. on Saturday morning, check into my little hostel, have a few hours of sleep, and then, yeah, I'm playing in the Hanoi Hat. So hat competitions are pretty much ultimate frisbee competitions around the world. You can go to anyone. No, you don't get selected for it, and no, it's not international, and no, it's not like you can do anything. All right, I'm not like I'm an international player. All right, but yeah, so you play, so you sign up as an individual, and then you get randomly selected or put into the different teams. So last year the Hanoi Hats in Vietnam was they did, like, I think their theme was very much Pokemon theme. So like all their teams were like based on Pokemon, and this year all their teams are based on Marvel characters. So you'll have the Spider-Man team, the Black Panther team. I wish Nick could stop playing with the screens because my face is going small, big, flying around. He's
You
just
can see
missing.
this
I'm seeing you move everything around.
because my screen tweaked a bit. I didn't know. I'm not gonna play those audio clips no more because it just tweaked a bit, and I didn't know what was going on. I didn't know you could see my. Sorry,
my face went choop, 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 choop.
my bad. Okay, I'm
So,
done.
so yeah, so the Hanoi hats is pretty cool. So it's on Facebook, and if you follow me on Facebook, you'll see that I've been sharing their stuff, and I've actually messaged the guys, and I was like, listen, you got all these superheroes. You got the Hulk, Captain America, Black Panther, Iron Man, Thor, and Spider-Man. So I was like, you have to put me on the Spider-Man team. Okay, this is my superhero. And he was like, are you sure? Are you really sure? And then I went around and I took pictures of my apartment, and he's like, oh, there's a lot of Spideys around here. I was like, this Spider-Man comic book, Spider-Man figurines, Spider-Man stickers, Spider-Man pictures, Spider-Man cushions. There's Spider-Man everywhere. But yeah, it's cool. I said, look, I'm a Marvel fan. And he also saw like the Pokemon that I have, and he was like, oh, last year would have been cool as well. So yeah, so the Hanoi hat is literally like just people from around the world, specifically also in Vietnam, but anyone in the world can come and play. And you just play with strangers that you've never played before. And that's the whole hat concept. You get put into your teams. So teams get released about a week before your tournament. So you could always bring extra kits if you need. But yeah, pretty excited to do this. It's like my first. I've been in hat tournaments here in Shenyang before. I have played actual tournaments here as well before. So, but I'm just excited to just go and experience a whole new country by playing Ultimate Frisbee. So yeah, that's my trip coming up, and yeah, I'm pretty excited for that. It will be pretty
Nice,
cool. Yeah.
nice, brother. Are you representing Team China?
No,
Yeah. Do you know any other Chinese people? Like, do you know any
I actually don't know
foreigners
if
or
any.
anyone from China?
I
School?
don't. I don't know. I know there. I actually am in quite good contact. I'll give a shout out to him. His name is Mark. He lives in Chengdu and he plays quite regularly. He's quite a good. I think he's a lot better than I am at Ultimate. He plays League Ultimate in Chengdu. Chengdu is just a lot better structured than Shenyang. I think if you look at cities like Beijing, Shanghai, Shenzhen, Guangzhou, Chengdu, there is actual federations there that actually run the show. Clubs can be run individually and properly. Where in Shenyang, it's just really shitty. And I think Shenyang's just had a very bad past of sport organizations being thing. I think, when you and I arrived in Shenyang, the soccer team got thrashed, kicked out. The only really good thing about Liaoning is their basketball team. But
This is true. Everything
yeah,
else
so like,
is,
yeah,
yeah.
Shenyang is just all about, it's literally just about thuggery and money. And I'm not going to
Hmm.
lie, and I'm not going to be sugarcoating it because the people literally in Shenyang is called, I think I've explained it once, Woof Woof or something like that, and Sharp Sharks. It's literally just a bunch of people that own the club, pay money, and they do nothing for youth frisbee. They do nothing for other people that want to play frisbee. So you got this huge gap of social frisbee and league frisbee. And see, I don't know. I don't really follow them enough anymore. I've stopped following them. I've asked them. They'll be like, I'll be like, hey, listen, I know you guys are preparing for a tournament. Can I just come and practice? Just I don't have to worry about the strategy stuff. You keep doing the strategy. I just want to do drills with you. That's all. I just want to absorb stuff. That's what I
Hmm.
absorb. And they're like, oh no, we're preparing for a tournament. You might need different skills. And I was like, okay. And then they were like, but then they're like, they will be, how do I put it? They would be like after the kids. So they wouldn't be like, they'd be like, oh, the kids need to do this more. The kids need to be doing this more. And I'm like, we are just giving kids the opportunity to play frisbee. And one of the big things is trying to organize matches because you don't just want to tell a kid you're going to be practicing for the whole year. You can't play any match. That just doesn't make sense to any kid.
Yeah.
So, but yeah. So apart from that, they just a bunch of I don't know idiots that just don't know how to run organizations properly, or I should say federations. I just don't think anyone in Shenyang has taken the mantle to run a federation, and that means just giving a platform for teams to play. Like having leagues every Saturday night, have a league matches. You know, teams play each other. It's just normal league, and that's exactly how their football's run here as well. It's just people meeting on a Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, play from an hour or two and get your points and play your league type thing. So that is very much lacking in Shenyang here. So if you're not part of the gang, you can't play higher frisbee. So the rest of us scraps, as you would say, just try and play social frisbee here and there, organize. The universities are getting more and more students playing frisbee, so that gives my students and us an opportunity to play against other competition. But yeah, so I'm really am looking forward to doing this hat, and it kind of gives me the platform because there's a hat in January just before I come back to work in Malaysia that I might be interested in going to, and in Europe during the June July holidays, there's a lot of different hats around, but like crazy little countries like Czech Republic, Croatia, Slovakia, they have like mini hats around there. The Netherlands, Belgium, and I was just like, you know what? If you take 4 weeks and you go play like 2-3 hat tournaments, you can go like backpacking. That would be like an ideal holiday. So that's kind of like for me
Do
to.
they do any of these in China? Anywhere else?
Yeah, there is one or two different hats in China. A lot of beach competitions that they do. I know Shenyang did a hats about 2 years ago. Um, yeah, so there is hats here. It's just you got to know the right people and everything like that. But yeah, outside of Shenyang, there's a lot of competitions to get involved with. So that's what we've been doing as a youth team. That's what I get involved with. So youth frisbee, I've got a lot of good connections around China, but I'm not part of an adult club. So that's where my personal skills or my personal game just sits at a chilled level because obviously there is no teamish type thing.
Okay. Gotcha.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right. Wow. Daniel is boy, you about to be globe trotting with ultimate frisbee.
Well, that's what. Yeah. So I'll see the world with a disc.
See the world with that's a nice little tagline. Seeing the world with a disc.
See the world. Yeah.
Bro,
I will claim that one. So Nick said just gave me a word. Nick just gave me a word. The word was chicken, and he wants to talk about chicken.
Bro,
So
okay.
I don't know where this is going, but if you're watching this right now, you can see him he's getting up, he's shifting his seat, he's chicken's about to get its ass.
Okay. I love chicken. All right. And you know when people say that all black people like chicken, it's kind of a racist thing. I don't see if it's racist, if it's true. I love chicken. I also love watermelon. Don't like grape Kool-Aid. But anyways, I love chicken. Chicken's one of my favorite meats. Okay. So if you're gonna make chicken, just because I had some watermelon today. Actually, I had a watermelon smoothie today. You know, so it's kind of like, oh, it's racist. Have the
watermelon with the chicken.
Yeah. If I could, I would. But anyways, yeah. So I love chicken. I'm from Kentucky, from the South. We love chicken, and I've had great chicken growing up. And then even in China does some great chicken. My thing is, in this country, I'm tired of. I've been on this kick trying to find some good crunchy chicken. You know, some good crunchy, maybe a little bit breaded, but some good crunchy chicken, right? I'm so pissed off. And I've been to a fair few places here. I'd imagine London might have a better options, but it's a tourist city, so of course it is. But I said, bro, either sleep or don't, bro. Pick an option.
Remy, chicken's a very sensitive topic.
Jeez. But so I'm tired of all the chicken, especially in this area in Liverpool. It's always wet. I'm tired of wet chicken, man. When I say wet, it's always just saucy. It's super saucy. And I'm like, and don't even be like, and granted, I can make my own chicken. I can make crunchy chicken. But you gotta to get real good crunchy chicken, you gotta deep fry it, fry it. I ain't got no damn deep fry, no flash fryer. I'm not trying to buy one. I have an air fryer, and air fryer does okay. They don't really make crunchy chicken. It makes good chicken. So, and then I can grill chicken, but it's still kind of wet. You know, I want some good crunchy chicken. Bro, it is so hard to find some fucking country chicken in this goddamn country, bro. It's pissing me off. So everywhere we go, every time whenever we do order something, it's not often. I'm always down in the little menu, they might have 3 wings. I'll be like, all right, I'm gonna give it a shot. Let's see what they got. It's always fucking wet. Sometimes it'll be breaded, but wet. Wet breaded. I'm like, bro, what is going on, bro?
That chicken that we had before, the night I left.
I'm getting there. I'm getting there. I know what you're talking about. Because I had it yesterday.
Oh, did they stuff up?
So, no, they didn't. They saved it. But outside of that, chicken is just wet here, and it's pissing me off, bro. It's always saucy. It's always all on your fingers. It's saucy. I'm not saying it's bad, but goddamn, bro, I just want some regular not dry, still moist meat, but some crunchy chicken. It could be seasoned or whatever. And then my thing is 2 times it's pissed me off. One time I was invited to, and he might hear this, and I love you to death. I'm not going to drop your name, but if you hear it, I do love you. One of my friends invited me to. Uh, they're having like a fantasy football draft. I'm not in their league because they use an app called Sleeper app. I was in it last year. I didn't check it. I don't like the app layout, so I didn't do it this year. They don't use the ESPN. They use another app. But I was like, I'll still come over, kick it with you all for a bit. And they was like, all right, what do you want? And I said, yo, I want some wings. Because anytime I have football, I love football and wings is my shit. So I want some wings. He was like, all right, cool, cool, cool. I got some wings for you. Bad. And I'm thinking, because I told him, I said, throw something on the grill. Just get some grilled wings. Cool. Man, I get over this man's house. He got wings in the air fryer. I'm like, all right, cool. I'm going to leave it. It's cool. It's whatever. It was just wet.
Such
They
a
were
white
okay,
thing
but they
to
were just
do.
wet, bro. It was just
They're
pissing me
white
off.
guys.
Oh, yeah, but I mean, okay, but I'm from the South. Like, Southern white dudes, they can fucking cook. It might be racist, but the racism in that food is delicious. You should go to Cracker Barrel. You should. You should. I'm telling you, there's a, if you ever get a chance, for people who's listening, especially in the South, we have these chain of restaurants called Cracker Barrel. And it's weird because they're always like in the sticks right off of like if you're like traveling, driving through the country, like not like on the road, but like driving like on the expressways, like you're traveling to city to city. If you go off a random exit, it's always like a random Cracker Barrel there. When you see it and when you go in, you can feel the racism. You can just feel it. It just looks like Massa's house. You know, when you go in and you order food, they might be a little bit, what you want, boy? Might be a little bit racist. However, them chicken and them waffles and them pancakes is banging. So, hey, drop a little few N-bombs, throw me some buttermilk pancakes, some chicken, I'll
as
let it
as
slide.
as one would say, selective morality. It's right.
Yeah,
Selective.
so yeah, racism it's delicious. So I don't get upset.
I love this.
So but yeah, I went to this guy's house. It was wet. I was all right, cool, but he's British. He's British white. I said, all right, cool. You from this neck of the woods? This is your thing. I'm the guest here. What do I know? He got invited to my other boy's house yesterday, Sunday, to watch some NFL games because he has NFL Red Zone. He's American. Granted, he's lived here for 20, 30 odd years, but he's American, whatever. And he wrote me and said, hey, he wrote me, do you want to come over and watch the game and have some wings? Those are his words. I said, yes, hell yeah. Do I ever? And I'm like, he's American, and he's from the South. He's where he's from is more South than where I'm from. So I'm like, this is it, Nick. You found it. You found it. Man, I go over there, God, fucking wet. I was like, bruh, come on. I mean, I ate them, but I was just like, bruh. And then, like, what really got under me was like, I don't want to talk too much shit about them because they were good wings. I still ate them, but it's like you have like wings, you put and make them sauce. If I'm gonna make saucy wings, I cook the wings, whatever, season them, however you cook them, whatever. You put the wings in like a big bowl.
Yeah, and then you
pour the
sauce it
sauce.
up.
And you shake.
Yeah, sauce it up.
No, he just.
But white people, stop it!
All right, bro. And again, I ate them. I mean, they were good.
That was like the first that's first time I saw you guys in Wirral, and you took me to that bar, and then they brought the wings, and then they brought the sauce. No, no.
Side
Stop
note:
it.
that bar, it's called Harvest Mouse. We don't eat. We went there the other day. We had like a burger, but outside of that, when people say like, "Oh," 'cause my cousin came, he's like, "Oh, can we get some food from Harvest Mouse?" I said, "The fuck we do. We don't eat a Harvest Mouse." My boy, one of my boys, he's from here. He was like, "No one eats at the Harvest. You go to the Mouse to get drinks and cheap beer. You don't eat. If you do eat, the fries / chips are okay, but that's about anything on the menu. Because I fucked up and ordered steak one day. Stupid, terrible. So never do that shit again. Don't eat it. But yeah, it was just wet, bro. It was pissing me off, bro. I'm like, bro, I'm so tired of wet wings, bro. Everywhere I go, somebody wet. They bread it wet. Why is all y'all chicken always wet? So yesterday I went into the, I think today's Tuesday, so Monday, went into the office and I was like, I'm gonna go to Nashville Cluck because where you ordered that chicken from, because when you ordered it when you was here, they just opened up that one close to us, but there's another
Yeah,
one in the city. So I was like, I'm gonna go there because I followed them on Instagram and they had some chicken tenders, and I was like, oh, them
oh,
babies
baby.
look seasoned and crunchy, man. So it was a bit, it was like a 25, 30 minute walk from my job, but I walked on lunch and I got me some chicken tenders and some seasoned, put my face back a little bit. It was some. Can you say Arab? I don't know if they were. I don't know if it's politically correct if I
Fluffy.
say like Arab. You say
Ah,
it?
Arabs, yeah, Arab
Yeah.
Muslims, yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
Arabic people,
Yeah. I don't
yeah,
know
that's
where I
fine.
just. Yeah.
If you're not
Yeah.
so sure, just say they look Arab and they're from the Middle East, probably.
Yeah. 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 So, but they were making it, and it was banging. I was like, okay, so there are some good wings around here somewhere. I remember I went back to work, and my boss was like, "Oh, where'd you go to get some chicken?" Oh no, she said, where'd you go for lunch?" And I said, "I went to Nashville Club." And I said, "Because all y'all wings in this country is wet, and I'm tired of wet wings." So they was all down laughing, but I was like, "Yeah, bro, god damn, bro." And then they were like, "Well, we got KFC." First of all, I'm from Kentucky. I don't even fuck with KFC like that.
Why?
Secondly, yeah, secondly, the KFC here, I don't know why, it's crazy salty. It's so salty. And sometimes you can ride past that, damn, that smell good. But you can ask Lucy. This, I don't know why, but it's like it's salty as shit.
Look,
So,
in China, besides Korea, well, in Shenyang specifically, besides the Korean fried chicken, the which has always got some sauce on it and everything like that. The one I actually do not mind, and I do generally order it, the McDonald's spicy chicken wings. They're
and that was a
not
good, yeah, 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 yeah.
they're not bad. They're not bad. But like when you've had like I think it's like Buffalo Wing Spot or Wing Stop in America, when you've
Hmm.
had like any buffalo wings in the thing, they're good and saucy, but they're not wet. They got the crunch.
Yeah,
They
yeah.
got the
That's
crunch,
another thing. I want the
and you can
crunch.
eat like the
And then I've also learned that, which I'm not a big, I don't eat crazy amounts like McDonald's. I'm very iffy on it. But the main places I've been, the US has the worst McDonald's.
oh, by far. I went to
It's the
McDonald's
worst.
in the US and I was like, "What is this?"
It's the
And
worst.
then when you think about it, yeah, McDonald's probably doesn't even want to compete in the US anymore. Their
Yeah.
market is the rest of the
Their
world.
market, half the shit that they use, and 75% of the stuff that's in the McDonald's, the food at McDonald's in the U.S. is illegal in 88% of other countries. So I don't, when I go back to the States, granted, I'm not a big McDonald's fan. I do love the fries. But if I were to get some, the U.S., if you listening to this, if you're in the U.S., hey, live your life. But that shit is trash. That shit is
Yeah,
trash, trash.
McDonald's trash. It's quite funny because in my AP Human Geography class, I got two Americans, well, three Americans, but two Americans are like brand new to Shenyang, and they are the most awesome kids I've met. They are really
Yeah.
cool. Their family is so cool, and they're from Kentucky, and
Did you
no,
find out where?
no, they're from yeah. I got it. They were some a county was W.
Could be.
Yeah. Okay.
Well, but firstly, if they told, if you asked them where they from and they said something county, that they in the boonies, they in the sticks.
Yeah,
Because anywhere else, you just
but
say the city name.
the thing for me was that they were when we were talking about food. So I mentioned Chick-fil-A, and then they were
Hmm.
like, "Bang," and I was like, "Yeah." And then obviously some of the Asian students were like, "Huh, Chick-fil-A,"
Yeah,
and I was like,
yeah,
"Let me tell you, Chick-fil-A is still sauce. It's the only sauce in the world that I've ever thought to myself I can actually drink."
yeah.
Like,
Chick-fil-A
like
sauce is
I'm
banging.
not going to worry about drink. But then we spoke about like other things, and they actually said, and I actually agree with them. They said the spicy McChicken burger at McDonald's here in Shenyang, they say that stuff is cooking. But
Hmm.
yeah, so they were like, yeah, that like she says. Then we spoke about it, and we were like, the McDonald's in the US sucks, and all the other kids were
Sucks.
like, what? really? And I was
Sauce,
like,
bro.
what's really cool about McDonald's and the rest of the world is McDonald's marketing idea is that they adapt to the people. So no matter where you go, you can go to McDonald's Sri Lanka, McDonald's Australia, McDonald's South Africa. You will find something unique to that
Mm-hmm.
McDonald's. Like
Mm-hmm.
the flipping McDonald's here in Shenyang have, or in China, they have like durian pies or
Yeah.
blueberry pies. They have these things,
Them
treats
blueberry
that,
pies were banging.
and you don't get that in America. Nope.
You get apple
Nope.
pie.
Apple pie. And yeah, it's just so cool. It's just everything is just so cool. But okay, so I knew where your chicken was going. I knew where your chicken was going. It's very much like your gran, like a typical white gran would make chicken. It would be like that. The skin is always like wet and flappy.
Yeah.
And it's like, oh, it's got sauce on it. It's wet and flappy. Go away. I don't want your flappy thing. Skin gets stuck on my teeth.
If it's grilled, that's why I'm like, grilled chicken, okay, I'm cool with that. If you're gonna make chicken that's like saucy, and I know that you cooked it, you put it in something, you shook it up, like make sure the sauce covers it.
Yeah.
I'm cool with that. Anything just poured on it or just wet wings, bro, man, bend that shit, bro. This is a disgrace to wings.
If you're dunking it, the wings need to be crumbed. They need to be crumbed and they need to be crunchy if you're dunking them in sauce.
Yeah. Well, in the Wirral, the chicken here is shit. So if you ever come to visit Liverpool, unless you go to Nashville Club or I don't know, some mom and pop shop, they got Popeyes, but it's just Popeyes. KFC is salty as shit. They did just open up a Wingstop, and I haven't been there yet. I might need to try that out.
Yeah, I think Wingstop is not too bad. I had them in London and I had them in the US, and it was actually really nice. I don't mind that.
Where I'm at with these lighter shade folks, chicken here is shit. It's all shit. So if you ever come and visit me, you say I want some chicken, and I'm saying not here you don't. But we can catch the bus and go into the city, and I know
or just be safe and order Nashville Chuck.
If you're gonna order, only order Nashville Club.
Yeah.
Anything else is shit, and you just wasted money to be pissed off. So, unless you like wet wings, go for it.
All right.
So yeah, that's my gripe.
Okay, so Nick's got something that he's been working on, and it's his his other baby, if you want to put it that way, because he's got his real baby on his chest at the moment. But he's been working on it, and if you kind of follow us on Instagram, both personally and Big Belly Pats, you will see that there is another Big Belly in the house.
Yeah,
we are expanding our brand. We are branching out. We are being corporate fancy, and we're having an umbrella brand. So here we are with our second brand. You know, we're so successful with our first.
We don't know what to do with it. We got to open up more stuff. We got to launder it somehow. There's just so many options.
Dripping with swag. Oh, I mess with the kids. Before you announce it, I mess with the kids so much. I'm like, so this character, so I'm talking to them about something. It could be like I'm with the older kids, and the older kids react like the younger kids. So my 12s would just be like, huh? What did he say? And then my older kids would be like, please don't say that. So it'll be like Riz, Cap, and then what's the other one? Okay, so you know the one where it says you cooked, he cooked you. Yeah. We've kind of used that in the past. It's not necessarily our one, but it's kind of like we grew up with it. So like when I'm coaching and I'm coaching the under 19s, that's when I say you're gonna get cooked. If you do this way, you're gonna get cooked, and they laugh and they understand it. But the Riz I fail, and then. Like even my director came and said, "Daniel, I think you're using Riz differently." Because when you read it, it's about charisma, right?
Yeah.
And I'm thinking charismatic leadership styles. You got a lot of Riz, and then the kids are going, "No." So I'm just sitting there going, "This character's got a lot of Riz," and they're like, "Does he have girlfriends?" And I'm like, "No, he's got charismatic." You know, he can talk to the crowd and he can hold the stage, and everyone's going, Nah.
That
And then my director walks in and
at
he was like,
33 years old is
yeah.
catching up.
My director goes, Daniel, Riz is like when it's a boy and a girl. And I'm
Yeah,
like,
spitting game.
spitting game. And I was like,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
that's not
You are
charisma.
her.
What?
You acting your age.
Yeah, man. And I was like, you got so much Riz. And they're like, mm-mm, mm-mm, no. And then it's like, a Riz is when you can speak to a girl. And I'm like, that's confidence. That's
Yeah.
just confidence. That's just
Oh, sure. I hate that Riz word. It's annoying.
when you're around the kids. And you know what? To be fair, my kids, I don't really hear it in their lingo. But yeah. So with that, and with it being full of Riz, full of swag, no cap, and
Okay.
we're
Please.
cooking.
Please stop. Please stop. Please stop.
We have Nick is about to introduce us with our
Yeah.
brand expansion.
So, and I'm pretty sure we've talked about it a few times. We've opened up some stuff, but well, I'll say within the last year and a half, 2 years, I know I fell more into the hobby of card collecting. Um, and I know Daniel collects a lot of Pokemon cards as well. So I was like, I have a lot of cards and I have a lot of cool ones and stuff that's like rare-ish, but you kind of want to just show them off a bit.
Hmm.
So, and I've already like been in a bunch of like group chats and communities of card collecting and all this. When I go to London, or not London, Dublin, I'm thinking I'm gonna go to a card shop, see if I can get some stuff. But yeah, so we made a new Instagram page. It's called Big Belly Packs, Packs. Shout out to Wayne for the name. Um, but yeah, man, just on that page. Of course, we're still gonna have our amazing, awful, terrible dad jokes, but on there we're gonna just be posting stuff that we have, just stuff that we've either found, stuff that we've sold, stuff that we've come into ownership of. I know I have a lot of sports cards. Day has a few Pokemon, some really good ones. I know he's got something. I ain't gonna break the news, but I know it's something out there in the U.S. that's waiting to come back, and that's woo, cream of the crop.
Hopefully,
but
hopefully.
But yeah, we so no, sorry, just got an update about Trent. We'll talk about football in a bit, but yeah, yeah, we made the page and I'm running it Mondays and Wednesdays. We're just gonna post like the card of the day, cool little dad joke, and yeah, man, it's just something to get into the hobby, something showing off what we got in the grand scheme. Because this is in the grand scheme. In an ideal world, that's why I play the lottery. I throw a pound on the lottery every week, trying to win 8 billion pounds.
And then we can really expand our brand.
Because I would love, because another thing is where I am, because I love sports, and it's because I'm in the UK. Even though I was in China, I really got into football, soccer, and so I love it. I got a lot of cards, a lot of autographed players, et cetera, et cetera. Of course, I still love the NFL, NBA, baseball, but where I'm at, especially in Liverpool, there are no card shops. There are a few, but they only do Pokemon, Magic the Gathering. There's no like sports card shops.
Okay, yeah.
Most of them, 99% of them are in London. I think there's one in like Newcastle, or maybe two in Newcastle, which is like next to Scotland. But where I am, there might be one in Manchester, but outside of there's none. There's none. So, in an ideal world, it would be amazing, down the road with money and et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. Open up a card shop here, which would be amazing. But yeah, so anyways, made the new page, Big Belly Packs. Go check it out. I think there's only one thing up right now. But we're just going to keep updating every Monday and Wednesday. You might see us on there trying to enter in competitions, talking about some stuff. I am going to open up a box. I'm not going to do it on live because we ain't got that many followers and no shit like that. But I entered a giveaway maybe a couple weeks ago. It was a free little competition, like this page and follow this page.
Yeah.
Bullshit. So I did it. I don't even know who I got it from, but I got open up this box on there. It's a NFL mega box. So hopefully there's some autographs in there, some 2024. So hoping for some autographs. We'll see how it
Nice.
goes. Um, but open up that, post some stuff on there. So yeah, man, I'm actually it's been it's been a long time since I've been into like a legit hobby.
Yeah.
Um, I've always loved like collecting shoes, but I haven't bought many shoes since I've been here. Uh, and I get like vinyl records whenever I go to the record store. But this is one of my big hobbies is getting football cards, basketball cards. Uh, trying to find. Now, mind you, I'm not one of those. You never see me be like, oh, someone bought this card for $800,000. No, you would never see my name on that shit. Not for buying it, you know. But I like to. I have a thrill of finding cards of that are like kind of low. No one's looking at players that are kind of young. They might blow up. Collecting them, holding them, and then if I do, I have a personal collection. But if I do decide to flip cards for a triple of what that's my main thing. Outside of like my personal collection, I'd only ever pay for something that I know I can double or triple. So, but it's fun.
Yep.
The thrill of it. I know with the Pokemon cards, Daniel has his nice collection going. We're gonna post some of those as well. So yeah, man, just a little, just a 30. I don't even know how old I am to be honest. 30 something, 90, 34-year old dad. Got a nice little hobby, and decided to show it off. And I think it's with Big Belly Packs. Big Belly Packs, a nice spinoff from it. Hopefully, I've talked to. God, he's awake. Yeah, he's getting up. But you better be hungry. But
Mm-hmm.
yeah, post some stuff on there. I've already talked to some other like card groups who's got more followers, and you know, hopefully down the road might go to some shows. They do some shows in Liverpool. Go to some shows. You know, see where it goes, man. So
Nice.
yeah, Big Belly Packs. Go follow us.
Can you
Daniel
hear
got
that?
some food. Daniel got some food on the way.
Yeah. Hold on.
Way neha. For those listening, this is Remy's about to wake up. Yeah, you about to wake up.
Whoops. Snacks for the game.
Oh yeah, what time? Y'all playing about 30 minutes, right?
Yeah, boy. Yes.
Yeah,
It's about
boy.
12 on
So
a
yeah,
Tuesday, Wednesday morning.
yeah. But speaking of football, Arsenal's about to
Yes.
play. Who do y'all play?
Atletico Balbo.
Okay, Madrid plays Marseille tonight
Mm.
at 8. So I'm gonna watch that game. Uh, but yeah, man. But yeah, Big Belly Packs. Follow us. Big_belly_packs. Packs.
Yes.
You will see us, man. We just got our hobbies, man. We posting sports, posting Pokemon cards. The legit ones, not your bullshit ones that you just find anywhere. We're gonna post some nice ones. If that's your thing, follow us. Down the road, we might come up with some more new things to create some more engagement with people. But yeah, man, it's the sports trading card world is since COVID has gotten massive.
Yeah.
It's gotten. I saw a thing yesterday that was like in 2024 there was, I think like worldwide it was over $1 billion has been spent on trading cards across the world. So it's, mind you, some of those cards, you know, someone would be like, they have a PSA graded mint condition 10 Ronaldo rookie card from 19 wherever the fuck, sold it for 2 million,
Yeah.
something like. Well, I think a Lamine Yamal card autographed out of like, I don't know if it was a 1 of 1, but autographed something just broke the record, and it just sold for I think like $400,000.
Damn. Hold on. Carry
Yeah,
on speaking.
yeah. So yeah, man, that's you can see that's Daniel in his underwear. He probably won't even see this though. He got his food. But yeah, that's what we're doing. So I think it'd be cool if you don't fuck with it. That's cool. You know, your mama's ugly. But if you do, uh, yeah, man, that's just what we into, man. Little something, a little niche. So yeah, check it out. Big Belly Packs, man. Check it out.
Indeed.
Remy is
About
about to
to.
scream. Yeah.
Well, with that and Remy's kind gesture of allowing us to record for an hour,
Yeah, Remy's like, wrap this shit up.
yeah, it's time to wrap up episode 52 before the new boss of the town is in charge. Oh.
Yeah, he's about to scream. Here's you wanna say hello?
Hello, Remy.
Got a big head.
Hello, Remy. He's like, Dad, can we go eat now, please?
Yeah. I'm gonna go feed you. But yeah,
All
so
right. With that,
nice with that being said, yep. Huh?
I'll have one quick dad joke just for you.
I don't have one.
I do have one, and it's gonna be what did the one eye say to the other?
Whose nose is this? Nobody knows.
What's that smell?
Ah, okay. I have had something to do with the nose. Where's your sock? Dude, this baby loses his sock all the time, bro. I don't even know how. But yeah. But all right, episode 2, season 2, episode 52, whatever one you want to call it,
Yes.
season 2, episode 2. Yeah. Of Big Belly Pets. We out. Peace.
Peace out.
That's spit. Is it